Greetings, everyone. So here I am today in sunglasses, not because I think I'm cool, but because one of my eyes is quite red and doesn't look so great. So I thought I'd just cover it up for the time being. I want to talk to you about a story that you may already know about, certainly if you're in the USA, maybe less if you're in Europe or elsewhere. But it's this story of an NHL player, an ice hockey player, named Ivan Provorov. There was a big media storm about him because on Tuesday, the 17th of January, there was a hockey game. And before the hockey game, there was a sort of pre-match warm-up, I suppose, where the players went out onto the ice and just did some warming up for 10 to 15 minutes. And during that warm-up, his team, called the Flyers, were expected to wear LGBT promoting colors. So I think the numbers on their back were all rainbow colored, and generally they were jerseys to promote the LGBT ideology. Now, Ivan Provorov did not wish to promote such ideology, so his coach told him to stay in the back while the others from his team go out. And then after that warm-up was done, they all put their normal jerseys on again, and he went out with them, I think, to play in the match. So this got quite a negative reaction from a lot of folks in the media. After the match, Provorov was asked why he did not wish to wear the jersey, and here is what he said.
Yeah, I respect everybody, and I respect everybody's choices. My choice is to stay true to myself and my religion. That's all I'm going to say.
So just short, simple, I don't wish to wear it because I'm an Orthodox Christian. I wouldn't be true to myself if I put it on. I respect people's wishes to do what they want, but I didn't wish to do it. And that's that. And after that, he actually said, right, no more questions on that. I just want to answer hockey questions. His coach was also asked about this incident in a press conference after their match. And he, to be fair to him, also did defend his player.
As I said, Provi did nothing wrong. Just because you don't agree with his decision doesn't mean he did anything wrong. Provi's not out there banging a drum against Pride Night. He quietly went about his business. Him and I had a number of conversations to how we're going to do this. You have the team, you have him, you have all this going on. Talked to lots, went through the whole process there. He felt strongly with his beliefs, and he stayed with it.
But of course, the media wasn't having any of it. There was major uproar. In fact, here is the title of the Young Turks. They're a liberal media organization. Here's the title of their YouTube video. Bigots, NHL player puts his hatred above his team. So, of course, they seem to believe that his religious faith is hatred, and he's put that above his team. There was also quite a hilarious reaction by this guy named Sid, who appears to be one of the hosts on a morning program. Here is what he had to say about this whole situation. As you can see, he was very incensed by it.
Okay, it was Hockey is for Everyone night in support of LGBTQ2+.
He doesn't even know how to say it himself. This is the thing that makes me laugh, is when these people who are supposedly great supporters and allies of this community, when they actually try and say the acronym, they can't say it.
So in the warm-up, there were specific jerseys and hockey sticks used. One member of the Philadelphia Flyers, for religious reasons, did not take part in that warm-up. The National Hockey League need to attack this and figure this out. Because what I heard last night was offensive and didn't make any sense. You're either in this or you're not.
I'm glad he said that. You're either in this or you're not. You're either with us or you're against us, right? You can't just say, you know what? I have my own views. You're free to have yours. It's a free country, but I don't have to agree with them. And let's just get on with things. No. You're either in this or you're not in this.
Nothing scares me more than any human being who says, I'm not doing this because of my religious beliefs.
Really? Is that really nothing scares you more than that? That's the thing that scares you the most in the world. There isn't a single thing that scares you more than someone saying, I don't wish to do that because my faith doesn't really allow me to do that, so I'm just going to sit this one out. That frightens the heck out of you.
So don't give me that. with respect. Don't give me that, because no one's perfect. All right? Don't tell me, don't feed me the religious beliefs line.
The religious beliefs line, that's how he sees it now. And that's how, sadly, a lot of people are seeing it. They see someone saying, do you know what, actually, because of my faith, I'm not going to partake in this or participate in this or promote this. That's just a line. We're not buying that, guys. Sorry, this whole it's my religion thing. No. Forget that. You're either in or you're not.
The National Hockey League today needs to fine that organization $1 million and reevaluate how they support gay rights. Because that is insulting. That is the #1 trending topic in Canada. That is insulting what happened in Philadelphia. And if the NHL's serious about this, they say they are, we'll see. We'll see how serious they are today.
So he didn't overreact or anything there. But believe it or not, that wasn't actually the craziest reaction that we had to this incident. The craziest reaction was from, I suppose, a sports journalist or someone involved in hockey. It took place on the NHL network. So it's like I think it's like their official network where they discuss these hockey games. And he basically said, if Ivan Provorov doesn't want to wear the LGBT colors, he can go back to Russia.
And Ivan Provorov can get on a plane any day he wants and go back to a place where he feels more comfortable, take less money, and get on with his life that way, if it's that problematic for him. And he's been in North America for a long time. He played in the Western Hockey League. He's now been in Philadelphia for many years. If this is that much of a problem for him to maybe assimilate into his group of teammates and in the community and here in this country, that's okay. Listen, you can feel any way you want. But the beauty is, if it bothers you that much, there's always a chance to leave, go back where you feel more comfortable. I understand there's a conflict of sorts going on over there. Maybe get involved.
So you heard it there right from him. If you don't like it, you know where you can go. You can go back to Russia. And I hear there's a conflict over there. Maybe you want to take part in that. Imagine if someone said that who's a conservative. You don't like our country? Why don't you go back to your own country? Think of the uproar. This would be talked about for days, for weeks. They would not stop talking about it. But he can say something like that. He can say, you know what? You don't want to wear LGBT. That's all it was for, because he just didn't want to wear this jersey. Go back to Russia and go fight with Ukraine. Goodness me. Thankfully, though, this did get quite a good reaction from people who were outraged, not because Ivan Provorov didn't wish to wear the jersey. They were outraged because of the reaction that he got for it. If you look at this headline here, NHL player who declined pride-themed warm-up tops jersey sales. His jersey was doing the best. Like, they were getting the most sales with his name on it. Jerseys with his name were basically selling out because people wanted to show their support for him after the situation. If we have a read here, Philadelphia Flyers defenseman Ivan Provorov apparently won over a large number of hockey fans this week, and many more people who believe in the value of First Amendment rights. Just days after some left-leaning media organizations tried to condemn the Russian-born Provorov, 26, for quietly sitting out a warm-up skate. And that's basically what he did. He quietly sat it out. He didn't do anything. He didn't step into the middle of the ice rink and go, hey, I disagree with this. I refuse to take part. He just sat out in the back. No one even saw him. So he sat out of this warm-up skate that involved donning a gay pride-themed hockey sweater due to his religious beliefs. His number 9 jersey sold out online at the NHL shop and Fanatics stores. The term sold out applies to normal sized jerseys for Provorov fans. There's also an almost gone warning for online consumers in search of an extra small number 9 jersey. Also, Fanatics lists Provorov as the most popular pick for men's and women's jerseys and NHL player sweatshirts. So there you go, hit him right in the pockets where it hurts. What a story, folks. It's not that these kind of things haven't happened before. I've even made videos on previous times where this has happened. And it's not just been Christians. It's been people of other faiths who didn't wish to wear an LGBT colored jersey. But I wanted to make this video because of the reaction being so over the top about it. Not just people saying, you know what, I think he should have put it on. I'm not happy that he didn't, blah, blah, blah. But it was like, no, you don't want to put on the jersey. You go back to Russia and you go fight in the conflict against Ukraine. I mean, calm down, folks. Goodness me, what is wrong with people? And as I said, honestly, it's the old, it's okay when we do it rule, you know, one rule for me, another for thee. So if somebody who's conservative or right-leaning, whatever to say to someone, you don't like the rules here, why don't you go back to your own country? There would be absolutely no remorse. You will be attacked endlessly. And honestly, even if he apologized for it or she, it wouldn't matter. No groveling would help, because in this kind of wokeism, this religion of wokeism, you don't get forgiven. You can apologize, but you won't be forgiven. So don't apologize. Certainly not if you don't mean to apologize. If you're just apologizing just because you want to get in good with those people, don't do it, because they won't forgive you. And the best thing is, if you honestly truly believe you've done nothing wrong, then just don't apologize. Don't even do it just for the sake of doing it. Just don't do it. If you're in the right, you have nothing to apologize for. But of course, in this situation, when the guy says, hey, Ivan, you don't want to wear the LGBT jersey, why don't you go back to Russia and fight, huh? That's fine. I don't seem to see any echoes through the media talking about this for days, and how dare he say this. There have been a few people that might make videos about it on YouTube, but there's nothing in the mainstream. So there we are. I look forward to seeing some of your comments on this, because it was quite a story and quite a reaction. The reaction, again, this is more than the actual event itself. The reaction is the crazy thing. But thanks very much for watching, folks. See you again soon.